Hey guys, I wanted to welcome you to another BeerBlogTV.com video podcast. My name's Jeremiah Maloney and I'm going to be your host today. If you haven't done so, please check us out on Viddler as well as under BeerBlogTV as well as on our website, BeerBlogTV.com. We're going to be getting a YouTube channel started here shortly. You can also catch us on Twitter at BeerBlogTV. Real simple, BeerBlogTV is our Twitter name. Please add us as a friend and start following us. We'll keep you up to date on all the beers we're going to review and the different discussions that are going on in our forums. So I love to taste new beers every week, and this week's no different. We're going to check out the Rogue Chipotle Ale. I'm going to let you see the bottle. It's been chilling in my fridge just a little bit there. I'm pretty excited about it. This beer is really different. I tasted this at a local pub here by the name of McNelly's. We were out at Burger Night the other night, and we tried it, and I thought it'd be a good beer to feature on the blog. It's a unique beer. I've never had one like it. It actually contains chipotle peppers in the brewing process. Go ahead and give you the rundown on the ingredients. It's got 8 ingredients: Harrington, Klegels, and Meyer Munich malts, Cascade and Willamette hops, chipotle peppers, free-range coastal waters, and Tom fermenting Pac-Man yeast. Again, Pac-Man yeast is another is a featured part of Rogue beer. They're really proud of it. If you want the full rundown, I printed off a couple sheets tonight. One was from the Rogue website. You can get that at rogue.com/beer/chipotle-ale.php, or you can just go to Rogue and search for the Chipotle Ale. It's pretty easy to find. They'll give you a full rundown and everything, including a tasting guide. So I'm really excited about trying this beer. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time today. I'm going to open it up and jump right in. So let's do it. Oh my. Beer blog faux pas. Wow, that's on fire. All right, we'll let that drip a little bit. Oh, excuse me. All right, I don't normally brutalize beer quite like that, but not sure what happened there. Must have got a little shooken up. Well, from the taste I had, it's real spicy. Let's go ahead and give it a little whiff here. Oh yeah. All right, let's go ahead and pour it out. Again, I'm using my trusty Guinness glass here. Kind of tasting point was it said to use a pint glass, so went ahead and did that. Pours up real beautifully. Nice head here, not an overbearing head. I would assume that this beer does not have a whole lot of lacing in the head, meaning the head doesn't kind of stick with you and trail down the sides like it a lot of times does. You know, I don't smell the chipotle pepper right off in the beer. In fact, I'm almost getting hints of chocolate in this beer. Real interesting. Definitely that chocolate's coming from the malty notes in this. Definitely malty in the aroma. I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste here. What's interesting about this beer is it's got all your characteristics of a normal ale. You know, there's this malty flavor in it, but in the very back end, and it really hits you right along the back of your throat and along the very back of your tongue is this real intriguing spice, and that comes from the chipotle pepper. I would say, I mean, it's definitely an intriguing beer, and it's not. I wouldn't say it's a standout beer in that, you know, it's kind of a hat trick beer. It's got a trick up its sleeve. It's not. I don't think you can compare it to a lot of other beers. So. I mean, really, this beer presents 2 flavors: malt and the chipotle. Both are great. Both are interesting. It makes for an interesting drink. I would really suggest pairing this with I would say other spicy foods might be interesting. and also maybe chicken, your beef, things like that. This would be a real interesting thing to add to a real hearty meal, because it's got a strong flavor too. They could all kind of reside together. I want to give you kind of I downloaded a couple forms, or I looked up some information today on this beer, and one of the let me see here. I got a tasting note here for you from the Rogue website. They said to try it with, you'll have to excuse me while I look here, poultry and pork is what they were said. And I would say poultry and pork would be great. That'd be a great pairing. I would also say anything that's been smoked on a grill. I think I missed one flavor in here that I wanted to talk about. It's really sitting on my palate, and there's a smoky texture to it. It's weird because you get that malty flavor as it enters your mouth. It's kind of that spice enters is the next thing, and then there's this smoky overnote that just kind of ends, and it resides real smooth. It's not quite as smoky as, say, like a smoked porter or something like that, one of those beers that really tastes like liquid smoke. Instead, this beer has a nice subtle smoke to it. It's almost like a hickory too. It's not quite your barbecue pit. Let's try this again here. Another thing I would pair this with, just hit me. Smoked salmon would be awesome with this beer. I recommend trying this with smoked salmon. So you get that malty smokiness. Oh, it's really growing on me. Malty smokiness, that chipotle flavor. I would say don't count this beer out on the first taste. If that chipotle thing kind of offends you a little bit, and some people the spice might offend their palate just a touch, give it a couple more sips, give it another couple tries. As that chipotle kind of evens out, it really starts to, the maltiness and the smokiness really start to manifest, and it's a really nice beer. I would also say I'm dying to try this with like an Ashton V Series cigar, or maybe even a Arturo Fuente Double Ligaro cigar. Those would be really interesting, just because it's got that smoky note and that spicy note. And those cigars are both sun-grown, shade-grown wrappers and fillers. Sun-grown wrappers and fillers. That might be a real interesting pairing. Again, just wanted to show you this beer. Again, I'll give you one more look at it. It's the Rogue Chipotle Ale. Highly recommend you check it out. Thanks for visiting us at BeerBlogTV. I'll have another review for you up next week. I have another review sitting in the wings. Not sure if it's going to make it out of the vaults, but I did review the Juniper Ale. Some of you guys are following us on Twitter. You might have saw that didn't get posted. I had a little bit of a technical difficulty. I'm going to go ahead and see what I can recover off the tape and see if I can get that out to you. So if we do, then we'll have that up soon. If not, then we'll have one up in a week for sure. If you have any beer recommendations you think we need to try on BeerBlogTV.com, go ahead and hit us up. You can either email me at Jeremiah, Jeremiah, at BeerBlogTV.com, or you can send us a tweet at BeerBlogTV, or you can also comment on our videos on Vidler or on our webpage at BeerBlogTV.com. Hit us up, let us know what beers we should try, give us some constructive criticism. If you think there's something we're not doing in our beer reviews that we need to do, let us know. We'd love to hear it from you. Again, this is Jeremiah Maloney. Cheers. Have a wonderful week. Thanks. Bye.